Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I shall be filming this makeup look and how I get my sort of big bouncy curls. I really hope you enjoy my video and let's So we are on to doing my makeup, and first things first, I've done my skincare already and my micellar water to get all of the gross stuff off anyway first, and then I go in with this little sponge. It's really nice and it shrinks down. You put it in water, it all softens up and is really nice to put on your face. So I use that with the clean and clear, whatever it is, face scrub. And then with this, it's disgusting. It's just the Nivea Soft. As you can tell, my face is quite burnt because yesterday I decided it was a good idea I would sit out in the sun for, well, the entire weekend. So first things first, I'm just going to put a clip in each side of my hair so it kind of just stays. Okay, so first things first, I am going to just spray my face first with the Revolution Pro Fix spray, and then after that I put on the L'Oreal Paris Infallible Mattifying Primer, and I just put this on my areas that I have most pores, as this is really good. This reminds me a lot of Benefit Professional, but it doesn't smell like Benefit Professional. My hands. Oh, my sunburn. Ouch. It doesn't even, the camera is not picking up how bad my sunburn is, but on my nose it is awful. It's my own fault really. I shouldn't have been sitting outside in the direct sunlight for like 6 or 7 hours just reading. Okay, so for my foundation today, I think I'm going to take this one. I've really been loving this recently. It is the Sleek Makeup Life Proof Foundation, medium to full coverage, it's sweat proof and oil free. I am in the colour LP08. And a beauty sponge, and I spray it with the illuminating spray by Revolution. Just go on in. I had a lot of requests to do makeup. I have a lot of requests to do makeup on, I did a poll on my Instagram, as I feel like that's just the best place. So I asked on there and I got a lot of people wanting me to do makeup, and a lot of people wanted to see about my hair. So I was thinking I might just incorporate a bit of my hair into this. This is kind of just a get ready with me to sit in the lounge. But with all of this stuff going on recently, I've just noticed that even when we had, obviously last night we had the Queen's speech. I don't know who watched that, but I certainly did. And she was saying that she's never had to do a speech like this since the war. And she was just a child then. And her sister had to do a speech together about children being sent away during the war and stuff. So this is really serious that the Queen has to get involved. I really feel like people aren't taking it seriously enough, and it's quite upsetting. From where I live, I have a really long wall out the front of my house, and I can still see people walking past every day, and there's a lot of younger people still out, which is really upsetting because I just feel like people don't care. But when this is so serious and people aren't seeing their families, I've not seen my grandparents in about 4 weeks, and it is really hard. Like, for the first time in my life I had to miss my granddad's birthday, and he was 94, and that's a big birthday. And with grandparents you've kind of got to cherish all the time you have. So next I am going to take the Primark Beauty PS My Perfect Colour liquid concealer in porcelain. It's quite nice just like during this time to just sit down and do my makeup, because I don't really wear it much anymore during all of this, and it's just nice to kind of sit and do it because I can just escape. I have a lot of plans for after this is all over. I'm going to try and book some time away with Luke. I've seen a really nice hotel that I would like to book, and this is in Liverpool. I'd really like to go there and just do a little sightseeing, because we've been to Cambridge and we've been a place called Munsley, which isn't that far away, but it's just nice to get away. So next I take my very hit pan translucent powder. This one's just by Revolution. I have a lot of Revolution makeup now because Luke's mum kindly bought me one of the massive boxes that you can get for Christmas, so I've just been loving all of their stuff recently. I've been seeing people do the DIY eyebrow lamination. Once in school, I've always sort of done my own eyebrows, but once before school I thought it was a good idea to pluck my own eyebrows, and I used to shave in the middle bit here. So I went and got a razor out of the cupboard. This part of my eyebrows, my mum called me, I went like this and I shaved off half of this eyebrow and it has never grown back since. So like this eyebrow, perfectly fine. This one, it feels so weird. I haven't done makeup in such a long time. It just feels so nice to sit and do it. I've also had a lot of requests for people wanting to see my workout routine, like my home workout. And I was thinking about doing it, but I don't think I will, because obviously my workouts and taste in workouts are completely different to other people. Other people like looking think, oh, I should be doing this, because nobody has to be doing something. My taste and routine is going to be completely different to anybody else's. I'm just going to take a little eyeshadow brush and take this darkest contour sort of shade and just do my nose contour. I'd like some people to give me some recommendations of stuff to keep their mind off this quarantine and like what people are doing and things like that, because I'm starting to struggle a little bit. I also like to put a little bit of bronzer just under my mouth. The MAC blush, I cannot remember the name because it has rubbed off. This is all that is on the back of this now. Oh, just look at that blush. I just can't even. So next I'm going to go on to eyes now the base is done, and I'm going to take my Morphe 350 palette. This is very battered and I've lost some of the shades. So I'm going to take this shade here. I don't usually like to do much on my eyes anymore. Okay, so I've just put some of that all over my eye. I think that is all I'm going to do for eyes. Right, so next I'm going to do my brows, and I'm just going to brush through them. I don't really have to do much considering how dark they are. So I'm actually really loving reading at the moment. It probably sounds like I'm such an old woman, but I'm reading a book at the minute called The Kid, and it's a true story about a young boy. I won't give too much away in case you're wanting to read it, but it's basically about a young boy, and he's from a abusive home, and his life completely turns around, and he is faced with a lot. That it is a true story, but it makes you think that some children aren't as fortunate, I guess. But yes, I do really recommend reading it. So recently I've done a lot of shopping off Boohoo, and I never usually do shop off Boohoo. I always shop off Pretty Little Thing, or I like Misguided quite a lot. So I decided I would change it up and I would shop off Boohoo. I got some really nice jeans. They are a straight leg jean, and I never usually wear straight leg jeans. They have distressed like edges at the cuff of the jean, and they just are so flattering. Bearing in mind my curls now are 2 days old, they have lasted so well, and I will show you what I use. And then I take the illuminating one and I try and keep the illuminated one this sort of sides of my face. See, like, there's so many people walking out the front of my house, and I get that people can do their exercise, like their one form of exercise a day, but there's too many people to be just doing exercise. Does anyone else have one eyebrow and one eye that always goes better than the other one? I have this brow always goes bad, this one does not, and these eyelashes always go much better to these ones. Let's try and cover my nose. Now, because I wear that blush, I really don't feel like I need highlight because it gives me such a glow already. Like, can you see that? Now I just take my finger. Okay, so now my makeup's all done. I'm going to move on to hair. And to get my curls, the Babyliss wand, I put mine up all the way up to, can you see that? If you can. I put mine up all the way to 210 degrees, and I just wait for this to heat up. Right, okay, so these are all heated up now. And because my curls are still kind of there, I'm just going to go over them. Now my curls are all done, I take the VO5 Mega Hold Spray. And as you can tell, this just adds so much more to my makeup. So this is my face and my hair all done. So I really hope you enjoyed this video, and let me know if you want to see more like it. And I shall see you in my next one.